Well, apparently I have to say I am Dick Gaughan. That's my introduction to myself. And as the old saying in Edinburgh goes, "Haraway boys, I'm no deed yet." The other people on here I've known for several pluralities of decades. And apparently they're all saying things about me, so I stay out of the way while they're doing that, because I do not wish to embarrass them or help them to feel coerced into saying something nice about me. Although it'd be nice if they did.
Hello, I'm Colin Harper.
And I'm Barbara Dickson.
And I'm Karine Polwart. And we're running a crowdfunding campaign to put together a box set with over 10 hours of rare live and broadcast recordings by Dick Gaughan, spanning the years 1969 to 1983.
Why are we doing this? Good question. One, to address a legacy gap in the availability of Dick's recordings from the 70s and 80s, and two, to generate a meaningful financial reward for the man himself. Between 72 and 88, Dick recorded 12 albums. He disappeared from view after a stroke in 2016, and there's been very little back catalogue activity since that you might expect for an artist with that kind of career and legacy. So I went to several record labels. I work in that area, and none of them believe there's a market for Dick Gaughan. It won't sell, they said. Well, I don't believe that. I think there is a market for Dick Gaughan, and I think we need to hear the music of Dick Gaughan once again. We can't forget Dick Gaughan. And I'm going to hand over now to a couple of people who have known him for a long time.
I mean, I totally agree. Yeah. I think the inaccessibility of so much of Dick's repertoire it's a crime, actually. It's a massive loss to Scottish culture and Scottish music, and an injustice to himself as an artist who's invested so much in Scottish music and wider folk music, and so much in community, I think, through the way that he's conducted his career. You've known him for a long time, Barbara. Do you tell us about when you first encountered him?
He's amazing, and he's ended up by being a huge influence on so many people. He's a completely iconic, unique Scottish musician, and I've loved his music. I used it as a kind of comfort when I had funny moments when I was in the music business in London. I would say, I know. Other people would stretch for a drink, and I would put Dick Gaughan tracks on to make me feel grounded.
Do you know, I've done the exact same in my life. There's so many of his songs, I can literally tell you when I first heard them, and I can pinpoint the reasons why I put them on. They remind me
too as well. I often when times are hard, I'll find myself thinking, it's not what you're born with, it's what you do with what you've got. And actually that's what we're doing here. None of us have got tens of thousands to spare, but you know, what can we do? Well, we can say to people, look, if you've ever enjoyed Dick's music, you know, if you'd like to help the man in his retirement through ill health, and if you'd like to help get some of his music back out there again, you know, we have something that we can create.
And also hand on that music. Yeah. That's important, because lots of people, you know, my youngest son, who's in his 30s, absolutely loves Dick Gaughan, but nobody he knows has ever heard of him.
Yeah.
The partridge loves the fruitful fields, Clover loves the mountains, to talk hunts the lonely downs, the soaring hen, the fountains, through lofty groves, the cushat roves, the path of man to shun not, hazel bush o'erhangs the thatch, the spreading thorn of the night.
Because it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's virtuosically played and sung. It's meaningful.
Yes.
It's got deep contemporary relevance. You know, this is not just a retrospective. This is stuff that really sticks. So if you love Dick Gaughan and his music, and you think this is a worthy cause, please do get behind the Kickstarter campaign.
Thank you.
And all you may choke me and shoot me and hang me, your toil is in vain. No dungeon, no gallows can scare me, nor will I be frightened by pain. Each time I'll rise from the earth and break through all your weapons of doom, until you are finished forever, until you are dust in the tomb.